Namaskar. On behalf of Rabindra Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust, I welcome you all to this August gathering. I am very much fortunate that many students have joined today's class, and some of them are also not our student, but they are willing to know the subject, that is the machine learning in cognitive competency mapping. So before going to the main discussion, I am requesting Monalisa Pattanayak. She is our student. She is the head of the department. I am requesting her to inaugurate with the prayer. Monalisa, please, over to you.
Yes, sir. Please close your hands, all of you. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Sahabiriyam Karvabhai Tejosina Badhitamastu Ma Bibisabhai. Om Santi Santi Santi. Thank you.
Thank you, Monalisa.
Thank you, sir.
Now I am requesting our program coordinator, Farah Ahmed, to say a few words about our institute. Over to Farah.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. So I'll start with the logo first. So Rabindra Psychotherapy, which is a transformative process designed for self-awakening in the treatment of psychological disorders and mental distress. It is developed by the esteemed president of our institute, Dr. Devdulal Dattaroy, based on his prolonged research and treatment cum counseling of his patients. Rabindra's psychotherapy draws inspiration from the creations of the great Rabindranath Tagore. It revolves around the use of therapeutic postulates, which are fundamental assumptions forming the basis of the theory. One key aspect of this psychotherapy is the avoidance of labeling. Instead, it encourages understanding other consciousness. In Rabindra's psychotherapy, consciousness is envisioned in three layers. You can see the logo. So in that logo, the Murta layer portrait in gray serves as a seat of attention, sensation, and perception. Moving to the Rag layer in the middle, we find the domain of feelings, emotions, memory, thinking, and their interconnected associations. This layer is vibrant and diverse, reflecting the colorful flows within consciousness. Finally, the innermost layer, portrait in white, represent harmony with surrounding aesthetics and the path to creativity and innovation. This unique approach offers a profound understanding of the self and others. Rabindra Psychotherapy of Research Institute Trust logo is a symbol representing the transformative power of self-awareness. Samsoma Jyotigamaya means exploring the truth by removing the error, which is psychometric approach. So this is about the logo. Now I'll move on to the RPIT profile. So RPIT established on 1st July 2018. RPIT carries out researches in academic field and to promote the study and dissemination of knowledge of Rabindra's psychotherapy. Research-based teaching is the philosophy of Rabindra's Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. RPIT created syllabus based on students' need. RPIT is functioning as pan-India. Indians from different parts of the country join RPIT courses every year. Both internal and external faculties are teaching here. The trust has more than 500 students. RPIT launches offline study center at Sri Ram Grand City Grand 1 nearby Konagar Railway Station, Kolkata, and RPIT has received its GST number also. Academic Council. So all the Academic Council of Rabindra Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust plays an important role in academic activities and research. The council is comprised of chairman, secretary, and members having more than 10 years teaching and administrative experiences. Dr. Devdilal Datta Roy is the member of general body member. Ms. Sudipta Manjumdar, Dr. Rama Manna, Dr. Subrata Basak, Dr. Satanshu Khatwa, they all are general body members, and members are Dr. Devdilal Dattaroy, Dr. Rituparna Basak, Dr. Subina, Dr. Paritata Biswa, Dr. Sushmita Mukherjee, Dr. Ishita Chatterjee. And RPIT, now I'll tell you about the RPIT key offerings. RPIT offer tailored design courses. RPIT prioritizes the student needs by offering customized design courses such as SPSS, RS Studio, Systematic Literature Review, Music Therapy, Introduction to Rabindic Psychotherapy, Introduction to Multivariate Statistics and Data Analysis, Applied Psychometrics, and Qualitative Analysis. These courses are crafted based on students' feedback and requirements. Conference opportunities also RPIT offered. Exceptional students are provided with opportunities to showcase their research skills through conferences. Internship programs also RPIT offered. RPIT offers paid internship opportunities to recent postgraduates, focusing on conducting narrative literature reviews on Rabindic Value Questionnaire and assessing the test retest reliability of Rabindic Value. There is a clinical exposure also through music therapy. Regional students are afforded the opportunity to interact with patients in hospital settings through the music therapy course of RPIT, supervised by experienced professionals. This interaction enables the students to compile anecdotal reports with support from RPIT. RPIT also offered student coordinator roles. RPIT collaborates with experienced professors from renowned institutions to enhance teaching quality. Participants of RPIT certificate and training courses and interns secure employment opportunities in diverse institutions. RPIT hosts a multitude of free webinars. The institute provides access to online databases. RPIT provides comprehensive support for students pursuing their doctoral studies, ensuring they receive expert mentoring throughout their research journey. Now I'll tell you the last. And yeah, RPIT also actively engage in questionnaire development due to its paramount importance in psychological research. Well-crafted questionnaires are essential tools for gathering accurate and relevant data, enabling researchers to delve deeper into various aspects of human behavior and cognition. Collaborative efforts with former students and external experts research in the creation of comprehensive questionnaires, including pro-environmental attitude, reading, writing, motivation, occupational interest tests, Rabindic Value Questionnaire, Rabindic Value Preference, and job satisfaction. Safety climate also. These instruments contribute to impactful research published in journals and remain a focal point in every applied psychometric batch. Now, let me tell you the last year academic achievements of RPIT. RPIT becomes a registered vendor for Tata Power with 101 students enrolled in 2024, 52 technical reports submitted by students, contribution in scale construction, environmental behavior questionnaire, and safety consciousness, support for 3 projects on data analysis and PhD research, and provide 2 students with the opportunity for representation at national conference. RPIT continues to foster academic excellence. In 2024, Dr. Datta Roy, our esteemed president, was honored as Fellow of the Indian School Psychology Association and appointed to the CPAI Executive and Academic Council. Additionally, he received an award for test retest reliability and value convergence at the ABBS International Conference. RPIT signed MOU S with Haldia Government College, grant rupees 1 lakh, and Maharaja Manindra Chandra College, launching 6 new subjects, including a research internship. Dr. Devdulal Datta Roy, Sumna Datta, and Mushrida Khatun received the Prof. Anima Sen Award 2024 for outstanding contribution to applied psychology. That's all from my side. Sir, over to you now.
Okay. Thank you, Farah,
Thank you, sir.
for introducing the academic activities of RPRIT. And very nicely you covered the meaning of logo. RPRIT has the logo. And in the logo, there are 3 circles are there. The first circle is the Murto layer.
Yes.
Second is the Rag layer. And third is the Saraswat layer. So today we will focus on the only the Murto layer. through the machine learning. Before that, I am requesting Monalisha to play one Rabindra Sangeet.
Yes, sir. মনোমোর মেঘের সঙ্গী উড়ি চলে দিগ দিগন্তের পানে নিশ্চিম শূন্যে শ্রাবণ বর্ষণ সঙ্গীতে রিমি ঝিম রিমি ঝিম মনোমোর হংস বোলাকার পাখার যায় উড়ে কচিত কচিত চকিত তরিত আলোকে ঝনঝন মন্দির ঝরিণী ডাক দে প্রলয়াবানি মনোমোর মেঘের সঙ্গী উড়ি চলে দিগ দিগন্তের পানে নিশ্চিম শূন্যে শ্রাবণ বর্ষণ সঙ্গীতে রিমি ঝিম রিমি ঝিম বায়ু বহে পূর্ব সমুদ্র হতে উছালো ছলো তটিনী তরঙ্গে বায়ু বহে পূর্ব সমুদ্র হতে উছালো ছলো তটিনী তরঙ্গে মনোমোর ধাই তারি মত প্রবাহে তালো তামালো অরণ্যে মনোমোর ধাই তারি মত প্রবাহে তালো তামালো অরণ্যে ক্ষুব্ধ শাখার আন্দোলনে মনোমোর মেঘের সঙ্গী উড়ে চলে দিগ দিগন্তের পানে নিশ্চিম শূন্যে শ্রাবণ বর্ষণ সঙ্গীতে রিমি ঝিম 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 থ্যাংক ইউ
Sadhu, sadhu.
থ্যাংক ইউ
So
স্যার
now people have this type of concept, that is, I do not know Bengali, so I do not understand Rabindra Sangeet. So if you try to learn it, you can easily learn. It is not very difficult. And Monalisha is the example. Now I am directly going to the machine learning. Okay, but before that, I am requesting all of you, please you open your video and introduce yourself, and then I will go to the discussion. Yeah. So some iPhone is here. I do not know who is that person.
Sir, myself, sir, Francis Anthony.
Oh, Anthony. Okay. So please do introduce yourself, though I know you, but still,
Sir.
if it is possible,
Yeah.
open the video.
One sec, sir. Sir, good morning, sir. Good morning, friends. Myself, Subedar Anthony Fernandez. I am serving in the Indian Army. Recently, I am posted in high altitude. I am pursuing PhD in Pondicherry University. So I have been a regular student this one RPRIT, and I have learned many things from Sir and Farah ma'am. It is very good, interesting in learning. the things what we learn from the PhD, it is simultaneously we learn, which is not covered as a part-time student. No, so it gives a lot of insights. And presently, I'm posted in Ladakh. I'm doing data collection. I travel across taking classes like that. So thank you, sir. Thanks, Vananda.
Thank you, Anthony. We are very much fortunate that Anthony is with us, and Anthony is doing very good research, specifically in psychology. And I do not um, tell many things about Anthony because he is in Indian Army.
Yes, sir. This is my place, sir, where I am now.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. We are very much fortunate. That is,
Yes, sir.
now we can see the Ladakh.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Thank you,
Yes,
Anthony.
thank you. Thank
Now I am requesting Indrajit. Please. Hello, Indrajit. Are you here? Okay. Next is Kavita Shahu. Kavita. Kavita, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, sir, and good morning to all. I am regular student of RPRIT. This is the auspicious day, and this webinar is very interesting. Uh, Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Kavita. Yes, today is the auspicious day. Today is the birth anniversary of Swami Vivekananda. And Swami Vivekananda has given special attention to the one important psychological phenomena, that is the attention. You have to pay much attention. Therefore, in our machine learning discussion, we will focus on the attention training. Thank you, Kavita, for reminding us. And is there anyone? Indrajit, I think you are not another one. Deepa Chauhan, please do introduce yourself, madam. Hello, Deepa Chauhan. Okay. Mehak Bharma. Mehak Bharma. Purba Banerjee. Purba Banerjee, are you here? Okay. I think there is some network problem. So I am directly going to the topic. This is the basic introduction of machine learning in everyday life. What is machine learning? Machine learning is a subfield of artificial intelligence that involves the development of algorithms and statistical models that enables computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. That means initial stage is the collection of the data, and the second point is the development of algorithm and statistical model to understand the pattern of the data, to understand different insights from the data. And this is the subfield of artificial intelligence. In traditional programming, a computer is given a set of rules and instructions to perform a specific task. So when we are following the traditional program, Then we are giving computers a set of data, and we are giving some of the rules to follow the specific task. But in contrast, machine learning algorithms are trained on data, allowing them to identify patterns, relationships, and trends. So these things are very important. Number one is the pattern. So the pattern recognition, that is very, very important in case of the machine learning. Relationships, how the different variables, they are related with each other and to what extent. Third one is the trends. And the final one, for that reason, machine learning is very important and make predictions or decisions based on that data. So it is not for theory development, but for problem solving. So it is very much related to the action research. Solving complex problems. For example, speech recognition, image processing, and predictive analytics. Now you are using mobile and you are your voice that is translated into the text. So that is due to this machine learning issue. Second one, automation, fraud deduction, customer support, and manufacturing. So now the credit card related fraud is there, hacking related fraud is there, and sometimes WhatsApp related fraud is there. So how we can identify the fraud? That is possible through the machine learning. Data insight. With the vast amount of data generated daily, machine learning helps analyze and extract meaningful insights, aiding in decision making that opens doors to innovation in fields like healthcare, education, finance, communication, transportation, and entertainment. So these three reasons are very, very important. And I will show you that is how you can interpret the pattern, especially when the pattern is based upon the psychological data. Machine learning is part of the parcel in our life, in our everyday life. We regularly using different search engines, virtual assistant, recommendation systems, transportation, healthcare, social media, banking and finance, smart devices. We are regularly using them. So machine learning helps us. Yesterday, I have taught how machine learning can help you to find out the trends of literature review. So you can apply the machine learning model. Recommendation systems. Now YouTube, Amazon, Netflix, they are providing you different movies, and based upon your preference, they try to identify your specific interests, and they are giving some suggestions that do you like this type of movie? And you will find in the same thing the Facebook also. So they are giving some of the pictures to you or some uh, audio visual information or data, and Facebook is asking to you, do you like it? The virtual assistant Alexa is there, Siri is there, and Google Assistant also provides you different type of support. And now you are using Uber, Ola, uh, like that, different type of transport service. So you can now get this answer, that is whether the charge is very high or charge is low. Now you can compare what is the transport charge for Uber, what is the transport charge of Ola for the same distance. Therefore, machine learning provides you the support. Machine learning can provide you support in healthcare, specifically in diagnosis diseases. If you have any eyesight problem, machine learning provides doctor specific type of support so that doctor can understand what is the problem that you are facing actually. Social media algorithms use machine learning to curate content, deduct fake news, and recommend friends and groups. So in social media, we are learning many things. We are educated with different things, but we must be very much cautious because there is high probability for some data veracity. So machine learning can provide you that knowledge. Banking and finance, specifically in fraud detection, predict scoring, and personal finance advice are powered by machine learning. Smart devices, home device like thermostat and security cameras learn from user behavior to adapt and function more effectively. Machine learning in psychotherapy, machine learning in music therapy. Machine learning is becoming influential tool in music therapy, helping therapists to optimize treatment, personalized intervention, and measure outcomes effectively. Machine learning can recommend calming music to reduce anxiety based on heart rate variability on each signal. It can compose personalized music tracks tailored to individual unique needs. Today, I will tell you how Rabindra Sangeet can be used specifically for the competency development of attention and how we can map the attention training competency by using the machine learning tool. Machine learning in psychotherapy by personalized treatment plans, arranging chatbots, and virtual therapies provides support and therapy like conversation to individuals. So nowadays, we will find that is if you have any psychological problem, you can directly share this psychological problem to different AI tools. And the AI tools, they are providing you different type of supports. Like that, during the clinical setting, sometimes you are not able to remember some of the psychological tests or the features of some psychological test. For example, you have forgotten that Stroop test. You have forgotten somehow, or you have forgotten the digit symbol test or span test for assessing the backward memory. Okay, and therefore, if you ask the question to ChatGPT, that is, I want to know about some of the neuropsychological tools, particularly for understanding the memory, then and attention also. So some of the list of neuropsychological tools will be provided by ChatGPT. Therefore, machine learning can provide you support. Benefits of machine learning in efficient psychotherapy: efficiency, speed or diagnosis and treatment planning. Suppose you have received uh, or you have observed some of the symptom cluster within the some of your client, and you want to know that is whether this cluster is associated with the cluster of other diagnostic group you are interested to know, then you can apply the machine learning model. Scalability extends mental health services to more people via digital tools. Accuracy provides data-driven insights to enhance the therapeutic outcome. Cost effectiveness reduces the cost of care by automating certain tasks. So if you are able to discriminate based upon the parameters that you have observed, or based upon the parameters based upon some psychological investigations, case history, then if you tell that is okay, this is my observation and this is the psychological test findings. So uh, please you tell me that is what is the probability for the diagnosis. Then ChatGPT can give you this information. And after that, you have to study thoroughly. That is whatever the findings provided by ChatGPT or any other AI tool like Gemini or Meta, you have to find out. Therefore, it becomes very much cost effective. Now, there are different types of machine learning. Three broad types are there. First one, supervised learning. The machine is trained on level data, data with known outcomes. For example, predicting transport cost based on traffic and locations. So this is the supervised learning. Supervised learning means you have already leveled the people and then you are trying to find out. And next one is the unsupervised learning. So there is no level. You have only the data, and based upon the patterns, based upon the trends, based upon the associations among the different variables, then you are thinking that this might be the level. So in case of the supervised learning, previous study indicates this is the level. For example, these students are very good students. These students are the poor students based upon some of the criteria. Now you are applying the machine learning tool, and machine learning provides you this knowledge, that is to what extent these two groups differ. or whether the difference is significant or not. Unsupervised learning, I have told you. Uh, and here I like to share that Rabindranath Tagore, he has given special emphasis on the unsupervised learning. He is not in favor of labeling the person. He is in favor of unsupervised learning. If you study this particular song, what Mona Lisa just now played, Monomor Meghedo Songi, that means my mind is the companion of the cloud. Now you can find out the analogy between the unbounded consciousness, that is your mind, and the cloud is unbounded. Next is reinforcement learning. The machine learns by trial and error, receiving errors or penalties of actions. For example, robotic learning. So you have noted that in ChatGPT, there are two signs, that is the thumbs up and thumbs down. So if you think that this is the correct answer as per your own knowledge, so if you click thumbs up, then ChatGPT understands that the answer is correct. So in this manner, AI can learn through the interaction. Now the key terminologies of machine learning. First one is the data. It includes informations the machines uses to learn, for example, photo, text, or sensory readings. Model, a mathematical representation of a system that predicts predictions based on the input data. Training, a model by it feeding it data and adjusting the parameters to minimize errors. Example, extracting randomized data to test the error before application on the test data. So there should be 75% data for the training purpose, and then whatever your findings, that will be applied in case of the test data for the model fitness. Algorithms, a set of instructions the machine follows to learn patterns from data, like clustering method. Features, specific attributes or pieces of information extracted from the data to help the model learn, example, age, income, or transportation history for a banking mode. So these are the important issues in case of the machine learning. Specifically, in case of the sentiment analysis, machine learning provides you this knowledge that which sentiment is positive, which sentiment is negative, and which sentiment is neutral. So for the sentiment analysis, again, you can find out the different type of features. Some ethical considerations are important for machine learning. Number one, data privacy. Ensuring personal data is handled securely. Bias, preventing outcomes due to biased training data. Transparency, making machine learning system understandable and interpretable. Dependence of data. The quality of outcome depends on the quality of data used. In machine learning, various types of data analysis are performed to extract insight to improve the model performance. For example, the descriptive analysis. It includes the central tendency, variability, and frequency. Next, I am coming to our main topic, that is the cognitive competency. Cognitive competency refers to an individual's ability to think, learn, understand, and adapt to complex situations. It encompasses a wide range of mental skills and processes, including perception, memory, reasoning, problem solving, decision making, and creativity. Cognitive competency plays a crucial role in personal development, academic achievement, and professional success, forming the foundation of effective communication, learning, and adaptability in a rapidly changing world. Key components of cognitive competency: perception and attention. Cognitive competency begins with the ability to perceive and process sensory information accurately. Attention allows individuals to focus on relevant stimuli while filtering out distractions, enabling them to process and retain critical information efficiently. So today we will focus only on the attention training. Therefore, I am not going to the other parts. Cognitive competency. Uh, Now I'm coming to the attention. Attention is the cognitive process of selectively concentrating on specific information or stimuli or task while ignoring irrelevant or competing distraction. It is fundamental mental function that enables individuals to process sensory input, focus on relevant details, and sustain mental effort over time. Attention is essential for learning, decision making, and performing daily activities effectively. Attention acts as a gateway to perception, memory, and reasoning, allowing individuals to engage meaningfully with their environment and respond appropriately to demands. Now there are different types of attention. Sustained attention, the ability to maintain focus over prolonged periods. Selective attention, concentrating on a particular stimulus while filtering out distractions. Divided attention, managing multiple tasks simultaneously. Alternating attention, switching focus between different tasks or stimuli. Sustained attention, task, watch a moving object and press a key. When it changes direction, I'm directly going to the attention training through Rabindra Sangeet. Sustained attention, play a Rabindra Sangeet composition. For example, Ananda Loke, Mongola Loke, and ask participants to focus on the melody or rhythm for the entire duration of the song. Okay, so you will tell the participant count how many times a particular instrument like the tabla or violin is played in the song. Identify recurring phrases or themes in the lyrics. Purpose trains the mind to resist distraction and stay engaged with the auditory stimulus. Selective attention, the ability to focus on specific stimuli while ignoring irrelevant or distracting inputs. Activity, play a Rabindra Sangeet piece with multiple overlapping elements, for example, vocals, instruments, and background rhythm. Ask participants to focus only on one component, such as vocal melody or the tabla beats, while ignoring others. Task example: identify changes in pitch or tempo in the vocals while ignoring background instrument. Follow the rhythm pattern of a specific instrument throughout the song. The purpose is enhances the ability to filter out distractions and concentrate on relevant details. Now, this training is very, very important for the client who is suffering from some attention problem. Even the person who has no such attention problem, but still that individual can practice. Divided attention, the ability to pay attention to multiple stimuli or tasks simultaneously. Activity: play a song, for example, Tumi Robe Nirobe, this particular song, and engage participants in a concurrent task, such as writing down lyrics they hear while tapping their fingers in rhythm with the beat. Task example: listen to the song and simultaneously write down the lyrics or keywords. Identify the primary and secondary instruments used. Purpose: it improves multitasking ability by training the mind to process and respond to multiple stimuli simultaneously. Alternating attention, it means the ability to switch focus between two or more tasks or stimuli. Application: play a Rabindra Sangeet composition and alternate tasks during the performance. For example, focus on the lyrics for 30 seconds, then shift attention to identifying the rhythm and repeat. Task example: alternate between analyzing the emotional tone of the lyrics and identifying the tempo changes in the music. Switch focus between two instruments such as the harmonium and tabla every 30 seconds. Purpose: trains cognitive flexibility by encouraging smooth transitions between tasks. In our Rabindra psychotherapy course related to the school psychology, we are providing this type of training so that the students, they can understand how to assess the Murto layer through the Rabindra Sangeet. Now I am going to the box whisker plot for mapping the training competency. Box whisker plot, also known as box plot, is a statistical visualization tool that summarizes data distributions and identifies variability, outliers, and trends. In the context of machine learning and attention competency assessment, box whisker plots can play a role in analyzing and interpreting results from attention-related tasks. By visualizing performance matrices, these plots can help identify patterns, variations, and anomalies in attention-related competencies. I think you know the box whisker plot. If you do not know, then I am telling you, there are some four major components of box whisker plot through which you can understand the pattern of the data collected by the machine. Median, the central tendency or attention score, representing the typical performance. So instead of the mean, it gives importance on the median, because median is the robust statistics. Second one, interquartile range, the range between the 25th percentile and 75th percentile, showing the middle 50% of participants' performance. Interquartile range, that provides you a lot of the information, whether the box sizes are changing or not. Whiskers extend to the minimum and maximum non-outlier values, representing the overall spread of the data. So whisker indicates that is the minimum value and the maximum value. Outliers, values beyond 1.5 times the IQR. What will be your interquartile range multiplied by 1.5, indicating participants with significantly higher or lower attention scores. So this is the box whisker plot. You can find out the median, and this is the maximum, and this is the outlier. This is also, this is the minimum, and this is the maximum. This is the Q3, this is the Q1, and this is the Q2. Now, this is a case study. I am presenting to you the case study. This case study I have conducted with the Rutgers University of USA, and they are providing the training for attention development, specifically for the children having some attention related problem. Okay, it's a long history, and at that time I did my research with Professor Talal. Professor Talal is famous in case of the brain behavior interface. So this is the box plot, and you will find there are two types of box plot I am presenting here. One box plot that is gradually the box plot is increasing. It is increasing by the trials. That means if there are more trials and box plot is gradually increasing, that means this type of training is very much effective. But in this training, we have noted that is the box plot, the size of the box plot is almost similar, and the upper whisker is there, lower whisker also there. But here you will find that is the upper whisker is not there at the last moment. That means this training is very much effective. And specifically, here you can find out one pattern, that is the box size becomes bigger in comparison with the other. That means maybe that prolonged use of the training, some boredom appears. Therefore, box size increases. Therefore, you can now tell that is how machine learning can provide you the knowledge about the progress tracker. Progress tracker analysis is very, very important in school psychology, because progress tracker can provide the information to all the students, even all the teachers, about how far your students have learned the specific lesson and where lies the difficulty. For example, there is a high correlation between the language and mathematics. And if you find that is your students, they are performing well in language but not in mathematics, that means there is a gap of the teaching pedagogy. Therefore, you must design specific type of training so that the students of mathematics, they can understand the comprehension part, which is very much important. Therefore, as a teacher or as educator, your function is to design a different type of pedagogy so that the students can perform better in mathematics. If you find that is the your students, their progress is better in case of their own mother tongue related language, that is the L1, but not L2. That means they are not able to comprehend the L2 properly. Therefore, it is your function to design the teaching pedagogy so that L1 efficient people, they can understand the L2. Everything is possible through the machine learning. So this is my submission today. I am trying at my best. Now, if you have any question, you can ask me. Kavita, is it audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So the machine learning, you are in the hospital setting. So now you can understand the machine learning is very much important for the nursing training also. Indrajit, Deepa Chauhan, would you like to add something?
Sir, I'm Indrajit.
Yeah, Indrajit, please.
Y- yes, sir. Really very insightful session from you, sir. Thank you for this.
Thank you.
Sir, I would like to learn and know more about the Robindric psychotherapy,
Yeah,
how Tagore's philosophy and song can be implemented in this psychological thing, and so that it can be more therapeutic to the clients and people who come for this. And similarly, the cognition part also, like this attention and all this, how can it be made uh, more convenient from Rabindric psychotherapy part? So I would really like to learn more about it, sir.
okay. Thank you, Indrajit, for your interest. So, is it
Thank you,
possible
sir.
to open your video?
Sir, the video is not working. I mean, I tried
Okay.
once or twice, but it's coming and going off. I
Okay.
think
So
there
can
is
you
this
introduce
network
yourself?
thing.
Because in introduction you are not there. So if you can
Yeah,
introduce
okay, okay,
yourself.
sir. Uh,
Mhm.
yes, sir. I have done masters in psychology and masters in philosophy as well,
Bah.
and I am working as a consultant psychologist. And I'm present time I am residing in Mumbai. So
Okay.
I got to know of this from a social media platform. So that
Mm.
is why
Thank
I
you.
come in contact with you, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
Indrajit. Now,
Thank you, sir.
there are basic assumption about the psychological stress of the people is that the two things. Number one, inability to learn. Another one is the faulty learning. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So inability to learn why? Because the murto or the rag layer of the consciousness, these two layers are affected by some factors, maybe the internal or the external factors.
Acha, acha.
And if
Yes, sir.
these two layers are seriously affected, then the information coming to the murto layer, that will be impaired. Okay, so this is possible for the child with some of the sensory organ related impairment or the uh, minimal brain damage, okay, or the intellectual impairment, etc. Because the murto layer, and that can be facilitated through the Rabindra Sangeet, specifically the attention,
Yes.
sensation, perception. So we are giving training, that is how do you improve your murto layer. Murto layer includes these three things: sensation, attention, sensation, and the perception.
Okay, sir.
And today I have taught about the attention training.
Attention.
Yeah. Next time I will go for the sensation training. After that, the perception training.
Okay, sir.
So in this manner, we are providing training. And
All right.
when the attention, sensation, perception, they are improved, then the information directly go to the rag layer. That is the
Okay.
another part of the consciousness. So this rag layer is affected by our feeling, by our emotion. So if there is any difficulty in emotional expression or identification of the emotion, for example, there is any song that is very much related to the feeling of joy, but you are thinking that is it is the feeling of sadness, okay,
Yes.
or
Relatable. Quite.
maybe you do not find out any sort of feeling. So that is the neutral type. Okay, that means there is some impairment in your quantum consciousness. So
Okay.
we will discuss all those issues, and there is some problem related to the buoyant force. So what is this buoyant force? what is the quantum consciousness, what is
quantum
the Murto
consciousness.
layer, what is the Rag layer, how the flow occurs.
Yes.
So everything is discussed in Rabindric psychotherapy. Okay, so two things are there. Number
Okay.
one is the inability to learn. Another one is the faulty learning. Sometimes we are guided by some of the stereotypes.
Yes.
And Rabindranath Tagore has given special importance on the stereotype management. How do you manage the stereotype? How do you manage the prejudice? Okay,
Prejudice. Stereotype.
yeah, through different songs, through different poems, through different dance drama.
Movement.
For example, in case of the Chitrangada, in case of
Mhm.
Shama,
Yeah.
in case of Chandalika, in case of the Valmiki Pratibha,
Prativa.
yeah, and Rabindranath Tagore tried to illuminate us about how different stereotypes affect our consciousness. So, how do you control the stereotype? Okay, so when you will
That
be
means
free
to
from
alter.
this type of stereotype, then you will find out the harmony between yourself and the surroundings. Then
Okay.
you will find out the peace and the
Yes. Yes.
harmony in you. That is the Saraswat layer. So when you reach at the
Sarah.
Saraswat layer,
Yeah.
at that time there will be
Sarah.
no conflict, nothing. So this is all about the
So, sir, this is the kind of altering. This breaking of stereotype is like altering one's consciousness from one point to the other without getting conflict.
there are
Kind of.
some principles of
মানে
stereotype management. There is some conflict management theories are there. Rabindranath
conflict
Tagore,
management.
yeah, he taught us through different uh, compositions, specifically.
Completion
So,
through
yeah,
songs and
so,
aesthetics, music.
yeah. So we are giving training on this. That means there is a disequilibrium
Actually.
in our consciousness. So how do
Hmm.
you develop the equilibrium in your consciousness? That will be taught by the Rabindric
Okay.
psychotherapy. Okay.
Okay. Yes. Yes.
So if you are interested, you can talk, you can register your name to FARA so that
Okay.
when we will provide the Rabindric psychotherapy training,
Yes.
then you
Yes.
can
Yes.
join. And
Definitely.
if you have interest in statistics, data analysis, you can join our machine learning course. Very
Okay.
soon, we will start the machine learning course. Okay.
Okay, sir. Which one? I mean, for this Rabindra therapy part,
Rabindric psychotherapy.
this
Yeah. School psychology in Rabindric
psychotherapy,
psychotherapy. Yeah.
psychotherapy, and this music therapy is also there in inculcated
Yeah,
in that
definitely. Yeah.
some. And this is that exclusively for the school part? I mean, school going people, or is it? It can be. It can be applied over to in any age client, in any client of any age group.
Yeah, in any age group, no problem. School is the interface. School is the interface.
School is like
School is the
because that is more
interface.
about attention. School students,
Attention, memory, perception,
memory,
emotion,
persistence.
uh, sensory
Students lack
integration.
that, and that is why
Yeah. All
sense of
those things are there. Okay.
Acha, acha, acha. Thank you, thank you.
Thank you,
Okay, sir.
Indrajit.
I will certainly. Uh, okay.
Yeah. And please you share whatever you have learned today to others so that the other people, they can understand the importance of machine learning. They can understand the importance of Rabindra psychotherapy.
Okay. Okay.
I have one
To do it
workshop
now, sir.
on the AI in the
Okay.
7th international conference that will be held in Goa. So if you are interested, you can join
Acha.
there.
Through online mode.
Oh, no, it will be the offline mode, I think so.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Goa.
Okay. Yeah, it will be
So
held
in
in.
that, what,
I will go to
what
the.
is the
I will go Goa,
okay, okay,
and there I will present this workshop. That is
workshop
basically the AI, artificial
artificial
intelligence.
intelligence
Yeah,
that relates the cognition part and the psychotherapy part, isn't it, sir?
yeah. All those
Okay.
things.
So how many days workshop that will be? Around
I think it will be 1 hour.
1 hour. Okay.
Mm.
Okay,
Because
one
it
hour
will be held in the conference. No? So
conference.
mainly the orientation
Mainly the
you will
orientation.
develop. Mm.
Okay. I understand.
Okay, now I am requesting Mona Lisa to conclude with the prayer. Mona Lisa, are you here?
Yes, sir.
So please
Please
conclude with the
close.
prayer.
Please close your hands.
Mm.
Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate पुनश्च
Voice is
पूर्णमादाय
not audible.
पूर्णमेवावशिष्यते ॐ
Okay.
शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः.
Thank you, Mona Lisa. Thank you, Indrajit. Thank you,
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
all the participants. Yeah,
Looking forward to join the things.
sure, sure. Okay,
Really an insightful one. Thank you very much, sir.
thank you.
Thank you.